I'm back in the Raritan for another foiling adventure. It's been over 2 months since our last mission, and I was pumped to fly with the crew again. We met up out on Sandy Hook and loaded the vans. Wind was forecasted to be solid, and the temps were way above freezing. We were locked and loaded and headed west to South Amboy. I decided to pair-wing out to save some paddling. But once I hit the wind line, I could barely hang on to this frigate 2.5 meter. Ed was using a 3 meter power pack, which also looked super powered up. Mark was using the Maliko 4 meter. The BRM's ability to release the load out the trailing edge in these overpowered conditions was impressive. Next time you're on the Parkway North, look right and you can see the start of our run. The bumps were extra small to start, and after excessively pumping my Unifoil Evolution 155, I was regretting packing my Parawing away in my backpack. Steve was making his code 810X work in these micro conditions. Ed kept flying and was riding circles around us. It took a little longer than expected, but the bumps were finally building. Nick is in town. He's in New York for work and was stoked to be able to hop over for a mission. Steve had no problem paddling up his 510 bar of soap. I, on the other hand, was struggling after the long break from supping. With the extra weight from the wet Parawing in my backpack, my paddle ups were dragging. Now that we were all up and flying, we had nothing left to do but enjoy the ride for the next 12 miles.
not just gonna stand here and wait. I wanna just decide what is to be my fate. Alone all by myself, I'm not just gonna stay here and wait.
I love letting it glide on the home stretch. We were all smiles after this run. Thanks for watching.